Next, we have the verification of township bills in the town fund, the amount of $33,731.10. In the general assistance fund, the amount of $35,107.93. Is there a motion for approval?
Second.
Motion a second. Any discussion? Carol, what you know about the bills?
No, just a lot of medical bills on there again, but otherwise they're not anything new.
Any discussion about the bills? No discussion. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any reports of officers this evening?
No.
Petitions and communications? Petitions and communications. Since we have no old or new business listed, this meeting stands adjourned, and we'll be meeting at 7:30 as the Urbana City Council. A motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Any additions or corrections? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, any additions or corrections to the agenda? On then to petitions and communications. If there's anybody in the audience that would like to speak to the council for a period of no more than 5 minutes, if you'll bring up one of these white cards, fill it out and give it to myself or the clerk, you'll have a chance to do so. First is Dave Monk, 115 North Market, and he wants to talk about the wildflower planting. Dave?
I didn't know that I wanted to say anything right now. I'd rather say it after I'd heard what was presented. I'm all in favor and would like to make some comments at that time.
Well, that's...
I find it very awkward to either predict what you're going to do beforehand or say something after you voted for it. So so I'm begging for you to open up after each of these sessions to have a comment. It doesn't have to be a long one. I certainly would approve of this, but I don't know what it's about.
Well, generally, at this point, when it gets to the council, if we take action on it and you want to speak after the action's already been taken
I
as
want to
passed.
speak before the action.
So, well, now is before the action.
I don't know what it is. It's only just come up from Mrs. Bogorowicz in the last few days, as far as I know, that you want to plant wildflowers on 74 and 45 North, and I don't even know what location it is. Bill here. Bill might be able to tell me something about it.
Well,
Right.
yeah. In order to do that, Dave, we'd have to have a council approval for you to speak after, this was presented last week at the committee meeting, and so now it's been forwarded to the council for final approval tonight. It is, as you say, planting up, in the entryway at I-74 and I-45. And it is part of the First Ladies of the State's initiative for beautification. And I think it's a $25,000. It's 25 or 35? $35,000 grant from the state, and we have to match it with $5,000.
Well, that's a fair little chunk of money. I would have some fun doing things with that.
Right.
I would like to see some native things, and not just native things that are from the south that only become annual here. I would like to see perennials, local things from within 50 miles, so that they will be adapted. And I'm not sure whether it's in the clover leaf or whether it's on the median strips.
Oh, on the median strips.
Does it go, how far north does it go? I don't know.
Well, I don't know
if
if
it's 2 or
that's
3
been
miles
done
north, I'm interested in that too.
Well, it probably wouldn't be as far as that. Oh. It wouldn't be
Okay.
2 or 3 miles north.
Right. So I'm all in favor of it, whatever it is.
All right. Thank you. Any further petitions or communications from members of the public? From council members? Go on to reports of standing committees, since there's no old business tonight. Ms. Wyman?
Yes. The first item from the Committee of the Whole is item E1A, ordinance number 2004-01-0 2014-010, an ordinance changing a street name, Tapman Court, to Industrial Circle. For the committee, I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? No discussion. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Chenoweth?
Yes.
Mr. Hayes? Ms. Huth?
Yes.
Ms. Pat?
Yes.
Ms. Wyman?
Yes.
That motion carries with 5 ayes. Ms. Wyman?
The next, I think we can take these in omnibus fashion. They are ordinances from Traffic Commission. The first is ordinance number 2004-01-003, an ordinance amending Schedule L of Section 23-187 of the Urbana Local Traffic Code, prohibiting parking in specific places, Oregon Street at Ray Street. The second is ordinance number 2004-01-004, an ordinance amending Schedule J of Section 23-72 of the Urbana Local Traffic Code, establishing curb loading zones on certain streets, that is 602 West Green Street. And the third item is ordinance number 2004-01-005, an ordinance amending Schedule M of Section 23-190 of the Urbana Local Traffic Code to establish tow-away zones in specified places on certain streets, that is 602 West Green Street. For the committee, I so move.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? If there's no discussion, will the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Chenoweth?
Yes.
Mr. Hayes?
Yes.
Ms. Huth? Ms. Pat?
Yes.
Ms. Wyman?
Yes.
That motion carries with 5 ayes.